Hey, did you know the average person in their lifetime will walk the equivalent of 3 trips around the earth?
That's 75,000 miles, my friend.
Well, they can do it 3 times.
Huh. That's interesting. You track your steps? Why are you looking at me like that?
I do track my steps. 75,000 miles around the earth? Is that right?
25,000.
It's
So
25,000 around the earth.
Do it 3 times.
75.
75. Yeah.
A lot of miles.
Yeah. You know how fast the earth is spinning?
How fast?
Well, think about it. Do you think it's spinning slow, correct?
No, it's got to be spinning fast because we don't feel it moving.
Right. So let's do the math on it.
I think it's spinning so fast we don't even feel it moving.
Right.
I don't know, though.
No,
I have no idea.
you're absolutely correct. So think about it. 25,000 miles for it to go around one time, right?
Oh, yeah.
How many hours in a day?
Yeah, 24.
So slightly over 1,000 miles an hour we're spinning.
Isn't that the speed of light or something?
Nah, it's faster than that.
Faster than
Speed of light's way faster than that. I don't know.
Speed of light's faster than that.
Yeah, way faster than that. Yeah.
I don't know.
Because we're moving like it's like 1,033 miles an hour.
We never notice it.
I think
Never.
Like, it's not that windy.
Never notice it.
It should be really windy if we're spinning that fast.
We would get blown off the earth. But isn't the earth flat?
It is flat.
Anyway, what are we talking about today?
Ooh, you just annihilated the flat earthers. You annihilated them with that. Oh,
this is part 2, isn't it?
This is part 2. Part 2. So part 1, we started off on.
What are we doing here?
Ooh, let's get it started.
Out of
Right,
order. Yeah, there you go.
Cheers.
Damn, Trenton beer. Trenton beer. Hold on, Trenton beer break.
Jeez. I'll clean that.
We got nothing to clean that up with.
I'll clean that up later.
We need our assistants. We don't have any assistants. It's just clearly just us.
Wait, that's going to bother the shit out of me. Okay.
You're going to have to clean that up.
Pause.
Oh, we're pausing.
You guys won't even know it. You won't even know it. And that's the beauty of technology, ladies and gentlemen. 5 minutes later, we're back. You had no idea we even left.
You have no idea what happened, but you do know this.
You stop.
It's my new favorite button. All right. Bring it back around where we left off.
Yeah, where did we leave off?
Our last episode talking about infidelity.
That's right. Infidelity and if it was a deal breaker.
Correct. And at what point, you kind of ended that episode talking about earning the trust back, which leads us into Naeem and I obviously both remarried. And what does that second marriage now look like? And getting that trust back.
Well, one of the dumbest things I ever heard was people say, first time you marry for love, second time you marry for money.
What?
I don't know what you married the third time for.
There is no third time.
Or the fourth or the fifth. Maybe right. I should ask that guy.
You're right. Yeah, that's the guy that's been there 4 or 5 times.
But second marriage. So, how do you know? How do you know? Because I said after my divorce, I said I was never getting married again.
Right.
Because why? Why? I already have 2 kids. The only reason I should get married to somebody is if we're going to have kids and I want to, make everything nice and the way it's supposed to be. But I knew I was never going to have kids again. I already had a vasectomy. It wasn't going to happen. So why get married again?
Yeah. For me, I didn't have kids.
Yeah. So you have all the reasons to get married again.
But the trust, man, it was you just, again, meeting somebody new. And I had met Jamie, fairly recently after that divorce, less than a year. So it's like that trust. But again, I met her and the trust was there almost immediately.
Yeah. What was it that made you trust her almost immediately?
That's a good question. I don't know if it was, I just did. It's hard to say. We had a really good first date. Things went really well on our first date. At the end of the night, we kind of went our separate ways. And I just had a really good feeling about just a conversation we had during the dinner.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't know what it was. But I felt like it was a safe place almost right away.
So it's a gut feeling.
It was.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was a gut feeling. It was.
And much like you, for me, I met Lish less than a year after
Yeah.
my divorce. And I told her up front, I said,
Yeah.
hey, have no desire to get married. And she said, well, I'm looking to meet my person. And I said, well, I'm not.
Mm.
And in her mind, she said, challenge accepted. Because
Yeah, I know.
you tell
Yeah,
her no.
I know. It's
So
a challenge.
So part of the reason we're together is just because she wanted to see if she just to see if she could get me to marry her when she didn't want to get married. That's part of the reason we're together. So luckily things are working out. But on the flip side of things is I just I was at a point where there's no need to get married and I just want to have fun. And you got off easy from your divorce though.
Yeah, I did.
No
I did.
kids,
No
no
kids,
split assets,
no split assets.
nobody coming after your bank account.
Disillusion.
None of that. Yep.
Disillusion.
Yeah.
Right.
Opposite from me. So I was dealing with all that. So factor all that in. Plus, now I need to trust somebody else.
Yeah.
Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame
on you. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
You fool me, you can't get fooled again.
Oh boy. You can see this is not our first one tonight.
Right. But you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I messed that up just like George Bush did.
That's fine.
So anyway,
it was hard on me.
Well, it's hard on anybody.
It got hard on me when I started getting like feelings for her. I think in the beginning, the feelings weren't all the way there, right? Fast forward to you start getting feelings for her, and I think that's when the memories and the remembering what had just happened to me came back.
Yeah.
I had insecurities. I had, when's that moment?
Like but with Jamie, didn't it have to be so different for you because it did feel like such a safe place where you said, I'm willing to roll the dice on this one again.
Yeah, right away.
Yep.
Right away. And, there was definitely some times early on when she's like, hey, I'm going to go hang out with the girls tonight. I'm like, okay.
Bro, I think you just stumbled on a whole different episode right there.
Yeah. And I'm like, now I'm not sleeping till I know you're home.
No. And I'm in a complete state of worry the whole time you're gone.
Anxiety, insecurities, everything.
Oh, yeah. Every time the phone buzzes, it's like, is it you? Is it you?
Fighting the urge. And by the way, she's completely transparent about where she's going, where she's going to be, who she's hanging out with.
Yeah.
If they go somewhere else, she's sending me a message. Hey, we're going here now.
Yep.
Right. So completely transparent with it. Fighting the urge to drive to said place and like just go sit in the corner and watch.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like all those feelings come back.
All that. And it's crazy because just from what we had been through.
Yeah.
It completely, they are now victim to our insecurities.
And that's what, that's it. Preach.
It's crazy. And you have to let them know that because if they haven't been through anything like that, or they don't even know where we're coming from, it's just like, you got to understand, I need to know where you are at. And we're not like that anymore.
No.
Because they've built that trust.
I'm like, don't you have some friends to go hang out with?
Right. Oh, girls' night? Fantastic. Matt's going to come over. We're going to record an episode. Right. It's great. Give me some free time.
Right.
But man, in the beginning, it was
rough for a long time for me.
Oh, man. I think she went out of town to go visit a girlfriend.
Oh boy!
Right when we first started dating and dating seriously, and it was really, really bad for me. It was terribly bad.
Yeah,
and
I was there too.
Such a phenomenal job calling me the whole time.
Yeah,
like oh my god, you'll never believe what's going on right now, and this and that, and FaceTiming with me and let me see everything, and I know she was doing that just for me.
The key here is she was probably like Jamie was and invited you to everything. Girls' night.
Yeah.
Didn't matter. You want to come? We're going to have a couple beers with a couple girlfriends. You want to come?
She still invites me to girls' night because I'm just fun.
Yeah, that's true. But in the beginning, right?
Like, it was probably to help me out.
Inviting to everything. And that is part. So those two women in that moment realizing what had happened. And understanding, hey, I like this guy. I want to pursue something with him. I'm going to make him feel comfortable.
Yeah. So how did you know that, all right, things are good. This is someone that I think I may want to spend the rest of my life with?
The full transparency that I talked about. And then the inviting me to everything was key, right? There was nothing I was never not invited to.
Yeah.
And then just the constant communication of what was happening.
Mm-hmm.
And then just seeing that over time. I had to get out of my own way.
Yeah. And that's such a key thing you just said. You got to get out of your own way,
Had to get out of your own way.
they're putting everything out there on the table for you. You've got to finally just say, you know what? I think this person is doing right. And there's a line I love from a movie that has gotten me out of it's gotten me out of my own way.
Mm-hmm.
It's from Shawshank Redemption, one of the greatest movies ever made.
Oh, fantastic movie.
And the line I say in my head is all the time is you got to get busy living or get busy dying.
Yep.
So I decided to get busy living.
Yeah.
But I took a little bit of a different approach. I not only relied on my gut instinct, but I asked some really pointed questions.
Okay.
I asked straight, flat out. I said, what does marriage mean to you?
Ooh.
And she had to give me the answer. And if it was an answer I didn't like, we weren't going any further. But she said the right thing. You know, she said everything. It's the vows. It's before God. It's like, you know, she has a great example because her parents have been married, just celebrated their 50-year
that's awesome
wedding anniversary.
Yeah.
So a great example of what can be accomplished.
Yeah.
And that's what she's trying to aspire towards as well. So if you want to aspire towards that with me, fantastic. You're already batting 1,000 with me.
Right.
And then one very pointed question I asked, and this question was from history, is what do the vows mean? Is it something that you're just saying because that's what people say when they're getting married? Or is that something that you truly believe in? These are real questions that I asked.
Man.
And she came up with all the right answers. Now, she is a good salesperson.
Well, you both are.
I suck at sales, that's why I don't do it anymore. But she's really, really good. But no, she wasn't trying to sell me on anything. And I will say that everything she told me, she has lived up to it more than 100%. And I would say that's how I knew it was right to get married for the second time. I asked the right questions.
Yeah. And now that since you asked me, I've been kind of going back to that time, 17 years ago. But I remember her telling me early on, hey, if you're not comfortable with me going tonight, I won't go. I'll stay home.
That's huge.
Right.
It's huge.
She like had her own life, had her own friends. She didn't need to say that to me.
Yeah.
But she did. Because I'll stay home. If you're not comfortable, I can stay home. It's not a big deal. I was like, no, go do your thing. And then the second, I think, and then I don't remember the exact circumstances, but the first fight happens, right?
Mm-hmm.
And how do you come out of that first fight? That's a big one.
It is. It
and
really is.
How do you come out of that first fight? How is it handled? I think it's just she was super kind of aware and I don't know if sensitive is the right word, but she was aware of kind of where I was coming from and what I had dealt with.
Mm-hmm.
And I think once she decided in her mind that it was something she wanted to move forward with me, she made sure to make me comfortable in the relationship.
Yeah. That's great, man. I mean,
and that helps get that trust back.
Yeah. How many guys do you think right now are going through this very thing right now? Dating someone who's potentially their second wife or third.
Yeah.
And they just don't know. Like, what advice would you give to somebody right now who's contemplating this? Like, maybe they're getting a little bit of pressure from their girlfriend. Like, you better ask me to marry you soon, or else, I'm going to be out the door. I want to be married.
Well, I think so. First of all, I'm not a fan of ultimatums like that. Never have been, especially if it's early on, right?
Yeah.
If she's trying to press you early on and she's pressing you like that, that's a conversation.
Yeah.
That could be what's going on here?
A good question would be why do you want to be married so badly?
Right. Why are you hanging over my head or else? Or I'm going to go, well, what's the or else?
Right. Is it the pressure of your friends are getting married, now you want to be married? Is it you want to have a wedding, but you don't know what the hell it means to be married? Just like a previous episode, we just talked about this.
Yeah.
You're
in love with the idea of being engaged and getting married, but not really being married.
Right. You have no idea what it means
Yeah.
to be married.
I would say to a guy that's going through this now is pay attention to the communication that she's having with you. Pay attention to the transparency. Trust your gut. Your gut's going to tell you a lot.
Mhm.
And I know that sounds cliche, and I know it sounds whatever, but you have to. If it feels off, something doesn't feel right to you, that means you're subconsciously seeing or hearing something that isn't what you want to see or hear.
Two things you said there that I want to revisit.
Yeah.
You said the C word, communication.
Yeah.
You were about to say the other C word. I
What
saw
other
your.
C
I
word?
saw you
Cucumber?
fix. You said you were about to say
Cucumber.
communication. It was the
Communicate.
word.
Yes. Yes. Mhm.
Continuation.
Continuation of the communication.
Right. Exactly. So, but no, communication is huge. Like, I didn't understand how important communication was until Lish,
Yeah.
second marriage. And she's a huge communicator. Like we openly talk about, we go to therapy. Like if
Yeah.
if something starts happening that we can't see our way past, boom, boom, dial up the therapist, like help us work through this. And we work through it. We talk about things. And, you know, we used to be in the beginning of our relationship at a point where if something bothered us, one of us is given the silent treatment. Man, we haven't done silent treatment in a few years because
Yeah.
it's just it doesn't help anything.
Yeah.
And anyway, I'm getting off where
Getting off topic.
where I was
Right.
going with this. Where I was going with this is the other thing you said was trust your gut.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that go through with the wedding and they know good and damn well
They
they don't
shouldn't
want to be
be.
married to this person. They don't want to.
Yep.
Like,
And then it blows up in your face.
then it's just gonna end up in a divorce, or
Yeah.
you're gonna be miserable. One of the two. Like,
And
don't if guys, this is guys, girls, whoever. You're talking about the rest of your life.
Yeah.
You're not talking about a year, 5 years, 10 years.
Yeah.
The rest of your life. If you are 30 years old, we're talking probably 50 years with this person.
At least, probably. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And it's even if you do last all 50 years, it's not going to be all peaches and cream.
No.
But you've got to know how to work through those hard times. But if you don't start with a good foundation, you're going to be miserable. You're going to get divorced.
Yeah.
That's bottom line.
And
Trust your gut.
Trust is the foundation.
Yep.
And you know, some episode, few episodes, I don't remember what it was, but you were talking about, you know, what's the secret to longevity? Because we've been together 17 years,
Mm-hmm.
and I had said something about, well, you know, I don't think, you know, communication isn't all of it, or something to that effect. And some people are like, "What do you mean communication is the best thing?" I'm like, "Yeah, but at some point, communication turns into understanding.
Yeah.
It just turns into an understanding."
To where you don't even have to communicate. You just understand where
yeah, but
the other's coming from.
Yeah, at some point in your marriage journey together, 10, 11 years in, you know your partner.
Yeah.
You know how they think, how they feel, how they're going to react in certain situations. That's why I always say communication turns into understanding.
Mm-hmm.
And your communication looks a little different. But I think in the beginning, for somebody that's in that second marriage window, it's very important.
Yeah.
Communication, transparency, right? And the person that you're trying to move forward with, understanding where you're coming from. And that person has to be willing to be that transparent with you.
Yeah. Oh, you have to be on the same page.
Right. And if they want to be with you, they will be. Our wives were on the same page.
Yep. Yeah.
So
you got to be moving in the same direction towards a common goal. You have to be.
So I want to say this before we land this plane, because we're circling the tower. We were talking about, you know, the statistics of marriages that end in infidelity, or the survival rate of infidelity.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like, "Oh, I wonder what the survival rate is of the second marriage."
Oh,
Right? Like, what do the statistics say about the survival of, now you've moved on and married somebody else? What are your chances in that? And I don't even want to read it.
Well, so the divorce rate of first marriages is upwards of 55%,
Yeah.
right?
So what do you think the divorce rate of failure rate of second marriages? I'm going to tell you, I don't even want to read it.
It's probably 70%.
60 to 67.
60 to 67.
Percent of second marriages fail.
You and I and our wives are going to bring that percentage
we're bringing
down.
So it's, you know, and it's interesting, some of the reasons giving, and I'll just go through them real quick. Unresolved issues, partner's bringing emotional baggage from the first marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Blended family challenges.
That's a big one.
Yeah,
that's huge.
Yep. Unhealthy patterns. It just goes on and on. Like you never really got over the first one.
Yeah.
So to truly make your second marriage successful, it has to feel right in your gut. I think it comes down to the end of the day. If your gut's telling you something's off, it's probably off because you learned from the first marriage. Because after that, for us, I don't know about you, for me, after I was able to step away after the first marriage ended the way it did, I was able to step away and you start remembering things. You start picking up on cues that you didn't pick up on the first time.
Oh, the red flags.
That you didn't
start seeing all the flags.
You didn't see them the first time. And now you're like, oh, yeah. Oh, I remember this. So now those thoughts are now in your head. So now you're immediately honing in on that with the new partner.
Yeah, your radar's up.
Your radar's up. So that's why I say trust your gut. Because now you're in tune to shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now if your gut's like, oh, I don't know, it's just get out of it because it's not right.
Either get out or ask some
Questions.
questions.
Or talk about it.
And if they give you some shitty answers,
then
then you're out, bro.
Because now your radar's up. Because I saw my eyes got opened so much. So that's why second marriages, I believe, are better because now I was in a better place to understand what I really was looking for and what to look for in somebody that was going to not treat me the way I wanted to be treated or deserve to be treated.
I agree with that 100%.
That's why I think second marriages are better.
Yep.
Because now you're able to really move on, remembering all the red flags and all these little small things that happened that you didn't see the first time.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, oh, now it makes sense.
So your advice to people who are in their first marriage right now is leave them and go get married for a second time.
Correct. Absolutely.
It's better.
Because obviously the first marriage isn't going to work ever. At all.
Hey, 55% and then you got even a worse chance on the second one. Stay married.
I know your couch is still in my garage.
Communicate.
So it's fine.
No, we're on number 2, so we're good.
Yeah, we're good. We are good. We're fine.
According to you, second's the best.
It is the best.
Right? First is the worst. Second is the best.
Second place is the first loser. What just happened?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we're done here. Thanks for listening, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, what are you doing? Why can't you push stuff?
I tried.
This is why this is. Well, thanks for listening, guys. We'll try this again.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.